Hello, Julia Ridgmont here, and welcome to another episode of Julia Ridgmont Unscripted, the show where I give my readers the inside scoop about my projects and show them the not-so-glamorous life of a writer. And today I'm actually recording from my childhood home, so I'm right outside of my mom's house, and I'm not going to go inside, though, because of the coronavirus, but I think it's so funny that her cat just, came and gave me a warm hello. She's down here. There she is. She surprised me while I was doing this. But anyway, today I want to talk about being an independently published author and the business side of that. I started off my career as a traditionally published author. So I was with a small press, and as you probably know, traditional authors, they have a support system in place with their publisher, usually, if they're a good publisher. So I had book covers done for me. I had a team of editors to work on my stories and make them the best they could be. I had all of that at my for my benefit. So with being an indie author being meaning independently a published author, there are several things that I had to learn how to do on my own. Number one was book covers, and of course I'm not a computer genius, so I just hire that out to people who know what they're doing, because of course the platforms that you publish onto have specific requirements, and so I don't know anything about that, so I just leave that to the experts, and I hire that work out. Also, formatting. I don't know much about formatting. I'm getting better, but it's not perfect, and so I mostly do my own formatting, but I recently commissioned a job for formatting for a box set, because I don't have those skills. So I'm putting together a Pinkerton box set of 3 of my Pinkerton stories, and hope to release it soon. So I did hire out the formatting part of that, as well as the cover. And then the next comes the editing, and editing is something that I can do. I feel like I do that well. So I have edited my own books, but I was doing that more when I had more time. I don't do that so much anymore because I don't have as much time at my disposal. So I do use a team of editors. I have 3 different editors that I use at different times. So they are really good at helping me to find my mistakes. They're good at helping me to find character names that are wrong in the text. So they point out a lot of good things for me to fix. And the last thing, oh, there's that cat again. The last thing I want to talk about is review copies. As an indie author, I am responsible for sending my own review copies out to early reviewers, and that's what I've been doing most of this past week, is sending out review copies of The Trouble of Lucy. And so it is time consuming sometimes. The business side of being an indie author is not always the easiest thing, and it's time consuming, truthfully. But I don't mind doing it so much because I just really enjoy being an independent author. I enjoy being able to make my own decisions about my projects, and so I would much rather be an indie author than a traditionally published author. So those are a couple of things that I just wanted to touch on in this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions for me about traditional publishing or independent publishing, I would be happy to answer them for you. So with that, I just want to say goodbye, and we'll see you next time. Bye.